Hi, my name is Alex Westmore, and I'm a 5-time award-winning novelist of 35 books. And somebody recently asked me if I would be willing to do kind of a video log about writing and the processes that are necessary to get a book published. And by published, I mean published by a publisher. Not that there's anything wrong with self-publishing, but the majority of self-published books out there have a lot of editing problems, which we will address down the road. But for this one, I wanted to start off with the 3 books that changed my writing even after I had established myself as a serious writer. And by changing, I mean blowing my writing up to the point that I was like, wow, I wish I would have read these when I first got started. So I figured this is the best way to share this with you, because there are all sorts of how-to books out there, and the majority of them are no good. And I've read a lot of them, probably most of them. And I don't want to pay $16 to get 3 tidbits. These books from cover to cover are spectacular in explaining to you what's going on inside the writer as well as what's going on inside of the reader. So my first and all-time favorite is this one, Wired for Story by Lisa Cron. And anything that you can read by her would be helpful to you, because what this does is it breaks down what is happening in the brains of readers. And since we're actually feeding that brain, it's good to know what's going on inside of it. And this is the book that changed everything about my writing. Everything. I became such a much better writer when I understood better what was happening with readers. Now, this is an interesting thing because I have 2 master's degrees and I am certainly no dummy. I was a dummy. This book made me not a dummy. And it really told me about how our brains are wired and why stories are so important to us. And we're going to talk about what's in here next time. Another Lisa Cron is Story Genius. Who doesn't want to be a genius, right? This is about story, because story is the reason we pick up a book. Story is the reason that we go to the movies. Story is about characters. Really great book. And finally, this irreverent guy, Chuck Wendig, is one of my all-time favorites, the kick-ass writer. He breaks it down in a way that is right in your face. And I mean, like right in your face. He gives you all sorts of, here are the pitfalls to avoid, here's the best way of getting around them. And I like a guy that swears. So before you read anything else, I would pick up for sure Wired for Story. It really breaks down for you, it certainly did for me, an understanding of what I need to do as a writer to keep that reader reading. And that's our job, right? You don't want somebody to put the book down. It's one of the reasons, and here's my first little ditty, it's one of the reasons I don't write in chapters. And I've had people say, you should write in chapters because I read this book until 4 o'clock in the morning. Right, that's my job. Our job is to make sure that our book is what one author has called unput-downable, right? I don't want somebody to flip, because we all do it. I read at night to look to see how many more pages I have until the end of the chapter. I don't want anybody to do that. I want you to get to the end of my little asterisks and go, ooh, just one more. Because they're only like 2 or 3 pages, right? Ooh, just one more. Ooh, just one more. And that's 4 o'clock in the morning. That is success. And so I'm going to help you, if I can, be successful. And so check me out on Amazon, Alex Westmore. You can check me out on my website, alexwestmore.net. And you can certainly join me on Facebook. Until then, I have lots to share. I have a master's degree in English, and I've been teaching English writing, literature, and creative writing for 30 years. So I might know a little bit about what I'm talking about. Maybe a little bit. All right. Have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.
Hi, it's me, Alex Westmore again, and today I'm answering questions from readers who have read my latest, Shattered Echo, and I thought it would be fun to answer some of their questions.